Hello guys, and welcome to this session about how to get the difference between two dates with PowerShell. Date has been a very important aspect whenever we are creating some report which requires some calculation of minutes or seconds or days. So in those cases, it will not be very easy to go with the native approach of getting the values in integer or doing some parsing and stuff like that. Instead, what we can do is we can try the date time data type, which is one of the .NET framework class that can be utilized. So here we'll use the date time data type. We need to do a typecasting, and then once we have this, we can utilize the date calculations wherever possible. Okay, so we'll have a demonstration here. Okay, what we'll do, we'll take a very small example where we'll take the difference between two dates. So first we'll see how the date time data type looks. So suppose we create a date 1 as a data type, and then we cast it with date time and then set a date to it. So for example, we set it to 2017, and now first we'll check what is the data type of this. So that you can get from get type. So when you run it, we'll do a CLS so that we don't see the same. Okay, so you can see it's a date time data type that we have declared. Okay, so the next we are going to declare a date as date 2, which will again be a date, but we'll take it to 1 year of difference. Now we set the try to get the type of this. So it is a string. So this is the most important things to consider here, is that if you don't mention the date time, you will not get the values as a date. It will be considered as a string, and because it is a string, you will not be able to get the difference the way we want. So this is most important to cast it with a date time and make sure there is no extra difference in between. So we'll test that as well, what happens. So this is working. In the previous versions it created issues, and mostly type was not set in those cases. So but now this is working fine. So now this is a date time data type, and after this we have two variables. We can simply write date 2 minus date 1. Let's see what is the result. You can see there's a difference of 365 days, and these are the ticks and total days, total hours, minutes and milliseconds. So you can see this is not that difficult to do. It's very easy, and along with this we can perform some more operations. For example, days. So if you want to get the difference of days, so you can get the days difference. And not only this, you can set the variable with this. If you see the date is $x, then you can output to user the difference equals to $x equals to 365. Not only this, you can get the difference in hours, and along with this, what we can do is we can change it. We can set it to string, and then pad left 3,0 plus colon plus. So first one will be difference of days, and then so the target what we're going to achieve over here is we'll put the days, hours, minutes, and seconds. So to achieve this, and this padding is to achieve the number of days in 3 zeros, or if this is a 1 year difference, it will be 001. If this is 199, then 199. So and so on and so forth it will go. So the rest all what we can do is we will store, we'll repeat the same. So this is number of hours and days. So this is number of hours, and after this again we do a plus. We'll use a backtick so that everything is in same line. So here what we do, hours will not take in 3, only 2 paddings are required for hours, and we'll repeat the same colon plus, and then we write it as again the difference, and now the hours. After this we'll get difference in minutes, and after this we'll get difference in seconds. So now you see this is everything is recorded in $X. So you see there is difference in 365,000. So because the date, there is exact difference of 365 days. So you see the output like this. But if we improvise it a little bit and we make it 1201, and this one we make it 180230. So what is the output? You can see the output is accurate, and it says there's the exact difference between those dates. And not only here, there is one mistake which we can remove, because we can see the output is not coming in the way we want it. So these are the formats which will be padded. So maybe now the padding works fine. So 365 days, 6 hours, 1 minute and 30 seconds difference. The last colon is not required. You can remove this. So now we see the output is very good. Not only this, that these can be having some very small differences, like a few hours. That also can be seen. So we can show difference in days, hours, minutes and second this way. The output, whatever comes from this, is extremely useful, and it gives a lot of options if you comment it. So you have total hours, total minutes, total seconds. So this data can directly be utilized if you want to get the difference in seconds, milliseconds, like the differences in hours, minutes and seconds. So this is very useful in most of the cases. And so thanks for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe us.